Usually I am pretty critical of Pokimane, but today we're actually kind of siding with her because this is just a interesting situation, I guess.
Like a oopsie. Guys, this is reminding me of like a crazy story. I'm really considering telling you because I thought of it because when I was reading this and the message was actually nice, I was like, why do I feel bad? Like I actually want to forgive this person. And I think that's a me problem. Many, many years ago when I was like super omega active on YouTube and I was working with a lot of different editors. There was one editor in particular that I would work with a lot because his edits were really, really good. But he had one major problem, which was that sometimes out of nowhere, his videos would just be like a week or two late. And when you're trying to upload consistently, and when that's really important for the algorithm, it's kind of a problem.
2 weeks is like essentially half the month. So like what is this guy doing for half the month, every single month, that he can't get your videos on time or anything? Like that's wild. Half the month. Like that is just randomly, you'd just be like, all right, this month I'm not sending you videos. It's gonna take 2 weeks. Like she's a brilliant employer to like not get on him more about that, or maybe she did. I don't know. Like that's crazy.
But his edits were fucking heat. So I was just like, I don't know. I was like trying to make it work with him, and I would ask him like, is there anything that I can help with? Anything that I can do to kind of like make it easier to be on time? To tell me if you're going to be a bit slower with the upload so that maybe we can work around it, blah, 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 blah. Months go by and he messages me out of the blue and he says, hey, do you have time to talk?
Top one worst sentences to hear, worst text to hear. Like, this is awful. It's almost in a way like the, not to be racist, but, and then just absolute bombshell drops. It's like, we need to talk. I killed your entire family and I'm dumping you. And there's always a bombshell. Nothing good comes out of hearing that. Nothing ever good comes out of hearing, hey, can we talk?
Do you have time to talk? I'm ready to finally tell you why I've been struggling so much with deadlines. And I said, oh, like, great. Hopefully this is something that we can fix. Tell me why he proceeds to tell me that the reason why he would sometimes turn around videos a week or two late is because he couldn't stop touching himself. I was trying to pick which word to use.
What the heck, dude? Not even Batman himself could get me to admit this information to anyone. Dog, that is insane. Especially like, dude, it's 2 weeks. Like, you just sit there for hours just stroking it. Like, 2 weeks late for most of his things. That is insane. Dog, that is so, what? Like, this dude has to actually have like an insane imagination, or like he just really enjoys sitting there looking at photos of women and can just instantly get off to that. Like, this is, dog, that is now looking back on it, when she's like, oh, could you help me with something, he's probably like, yeah, naked photos now, send me bobs, send me veg, send me bobs, please send bobs. Like, dog, ain't no way. I mean, in a way, it's kind of like your average Pokimane male enjoyer or viewer, most of them probably are like this, is my guess. This guy just got caught and outed.
To me, his, in a way, employer of many, many months.
Dude, I kind of forgot that, dude. Like, this is his boss, and he's just jacking it off to, like, every day. He's like...
When I tell you I've never halted a conversation so fast, because I'm like, you're the person that I send, like, hours of footage to. I don't want to know what you're jacking it to. I don't want to know more. I shouldn't even know how much I know right now.
Yeah, when you put that into perspective, knowing that he's just sitting there watching hours upon hours of footage of her just basically just sitting in her chair doing nothing is insane, which is the, he either gets off to just her face, or his imagination is insane. And like I said before, equally as weird on the weird tier list. I think those would both be pretty high. Like, just putting this into perspective is just so weird to think that he's just sitting there for hours watching her stream, just stroking it.
Felt so bad. And I have firsthand experience kind of seeing how much, ew, don't, where's that sentence going? I have firsthand experience seeing other people struggle with addiction. So firsthand, shut up. I mean, like, I've seen people that I've even lived with struggle with addiction. So when he's like, you know, like, this is like an addiction of mine, I genuinely felt really, really bad. So I still paid him for months. I didn't want to be the reason that he like didn't have enough money. I don't know, you know? Was it extremely inappropriate of him to tell me? Yeah. I also didn't tell anyone for years, and then years later I told my manager, and she looks at me like this. She's like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, yeah, I was too shy to tell anyone. There is no guidebook on what to do in a situation like that. What the hell do I do?
Fortunately, Pokimane is right here, and, you know, it kind of sparks a conversation of, like, weird fans and stuff, and, you know, she is right. Like, there is no, like, guidebook on to how to deal with weird fans or how to deal with weird people and stuff like that. You know, it's true, because that dude's absolutely weird. I had no place to say that, and, like, knowing all the context and everything, and the 2 weeks late and stuff, it's just putting it all together. It's just kind of weird. But, you know, he was, you know, he said he's struggling from an addiction. Could be true, could not be, I don't know. If he was, that's awful, and hoping he gets help. But it's just a weird situation to be into, you know, with fans that are, you know, overstepping their boundaries, you know, someone you're working with overstepping their boundaries or doing whatever. It's just a very off and weird situation, and you know, she handled it pretty well. You know, it's hard to not sympathize with someone and just cut them off and not pay them, right? You know, people who empathize or who care about others, you know, they're gonna do that, and I can understand her train of thoughts and what she's thinking here with all of this. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of in the video. That's a funny little cute little Pokimane video. Sorry for that. Anyways, I thought this was a fun little video to make. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, if you made this far, just comment down below cookie, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, and thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I hop on a beat.